Welcome back again. It's week 35. This is the top 13 content creators countdown showcase. And as we ask every week, we figure out who's the top 13, and how we do that is we assign the videos a nominal number for each type of video, and we add them up and they're on the charts. At 13th place, Gamey Daddy. He did it with 3 commentaries and 2 builds for 14 points. Tied with him at 14 points was Patrick Wolf. He had an off week. We don't see Patrick down here very much anymore, but he was still in the charts at 12th place with 14 points. Anytime Gaming had 14 points. He was down here as well with a few vendor resets and a build video and some news. So congratulations, Anytime Gaming. 14 points for Nothing But Skills gets him with tie breaks up to 10th place. So congratulations, Nothing But Skills. Now, Pure Prime, he says, "What's up, agents?" He's tied with the next place person in 8th place. Pure Prime ended up with 9th here with 15 points, and tied with him with the tie breaks puts him in 8th place, Running Butcher, and he's on the charts pretty consistently this quarter. Awesome job, Running Butcher. Now, I Got Your 6 Games, the Houston boy, he's back on the charts. He's kind of here and there on the charts, off the charts the next week, but he made 7th place this week. Kazakami Van Doom came up from 10th last week, back up to 6th this week with about the same points. It just means it was an off week for pretty much everybody else. He had 16 points with I Got Your 6 Games. Frog the God cranked out a lot of Division 2 Dark Zone stuff for 18 points. Born the Game had 19 points, ends up in 4th place. With 20 points was Bear Essentials with BYERS. He ends up here 3rd place. Now, if you want to see your logo on here, all you got to do is fill out the sheet and sign that I can use your logo, and we can put your logo on here as well. DJ SAS had another great week, 22 points consistently, 20 to 25 points every week. He is the most consistent guy on the charts, bar none. But it's been GC Rock the last 2 weeks in number 1 place. 2nd week in a row, GC Rock. 1st place, week 35, Content Creators Showcase Top 13. That's it. Hey, I hope you subscribe to each and every one of these guys. There's going to be some new content coming out. You may have heard, you may have watched my video on what my expectations are on the longevity of a game. And if we go on how Division 1 worked, definitely it looks like coming up in TU12 we'll get the optimization station, and when they did that one in TU1, it did make it pretty good for the people in Division 1, but it pretty much gave him like the last year, and this makes sense. If they get the optimization station too early, we're just going to have everything maxed out, and a lot of people are not going to find something to do to keep them occupied. So it is the writing on the wall, as they say in the Bible, that the signs are that the Division 2 is coming to the end of the life cycle, but not anytime soon. We have a lot of content we know that's going to come out. We pretty much know that there's going to be a year 3. Let's see how much content they actually give us before they come out with a Division 3 or something equivalent, or in the franchise altogether. But I would assume, as good as this game is, that Division 3 will be geared for the more powerful Xbox X and the PlayStation 5, it does make a lot of sense. The timing's right. Now the good thing is, if they follow the same pattern that they did for Division 1, Division 2 is going to get a lot of things we needed or wanted. And one of the things I've heard that heavy PvP people complaining, that the PvP needs to have some kind of content, survival, something like that. And when he was asked on State of the Game, Yannick said, well, there's nothing in the thing, but he's not a good poker player, and his face told us that he wasn't telling the truth, that there is something coming. Maybe we're reading into it, maybe we're being too hopeful, but I'm not the only content creator that said this, and I'm not the only one that believes it. And I hope that's true. I hope we get a lot more people back and get them back enthusiastic before we have another game that starts over. And hopefully the content creators will start cranking out, once the decision's made, on maybe some input that maybe Massive might incorporate, and that would be a good time to get those videos out. What would Division 3 look like? What could you put in there that was different or better than what we have now without making it completely ruined by the game? So this is Top 13 Content Creators Showcase. This is Bear Essentials, and I am Bear Byers. I hope you have a blessed day, and thank God that the world hasn't, especially the United States, hasn't revolved in chaos with all the tight presidential race, but thank God it is not looking like the game we love and play, Division 2. Hopefully it will never melt into that kind of thing, even though there were times that it seemed like this game was almost foretelling the future with COVID not being quite the dollar flu, but being something that made people stay inside, and with the Black Lives Matter and the issues with race and those who haven't and those who have way too much. Yes, it looked like it could be a breeding ground for exactly what we play in the video game, and let's hope it never amounts to that. So I want to thank you for checking in for week 35. We only got 4 more weeks, a full month, and that's it. Quarter 3 will be done. We'll be in the last quarter in the home stretch of the last 13 weeks of week 2, or year 2. It just seems like yesterday that we started this. So I want to thank you for your journey. I want to thank you for watching, the steady people that watch each week. And if you thought about making content, I hope you make enough quality content that you should end up and you're a regular on this channel as well. So thank you very much. This is Bear Byers, and you have a blessed day.